Hey, welcome to May. We got 5 more days, you guys, and then it will be the best sign ever. Gemini. Gemini, it takes like every year, it takes a while to get to Gemini season, and I'm so happy. So happy and stressful because it's been very stressful planning my birthday this year. And the reason why, like, I always plan like a trip or do something for my birthday. And the reason why I've been so freaking stressful is because I'm trying to make it better than last year because last year was a hot mess. My friend, I went to California, did Airbnb and all that, and a friend ruined my birthday to the point that I was crying. And it was my 30th birthday, the big 3-0. So I'm just trying to make sure this year is great. Like, I plan on going to Canada next week, like an early B-Day trip. My B-Day June 1st, by the way. And yeah, it was so stressful because the cost of everything is so expensive. And I'm like, it gotta be perfect because my last birthday, my big 3 was ruined. Like it was really ruined. So yeah, happy almost Gemini season. That's not what I came on to talk about. So let me get to the point. 'Cause I know you like get to the fucking point. Let me get to the point. So I came here because this morning I was searching on Lay. As you guys don't know, Lay is Blueface stepsister. She seemed very down to earth. She has a son who just turned 4, and she seemed like a very nice mom, down to earth person. And she's always put Karlissa, her stepmom, on check when she disrespect Kashan's baby, when she disrespect anybody. And so this morning I came across, I'm gonna show you guys what she put. I even wrote on my Twitter, like I responded on my Twitter how I felt at the moment because I felt sad for her because she basically um comment on this post where girl, this little girl, she's so happy that her father sings to her for her birthday, and they basically write, oh, you know, how her father, she doesn't have a father that does that. So she basically writes, so this is the post that she comments on. Little girl cries in father arm after he sings her happy birthday. And Lay responds where there are good fathers out here. I don't know how it skipped me. And so I respond to that on Instagram, on my Instagram page. Like I reposted. And I felt like it was very sad to like, ooh, I'm getting emotional because I'm a daddy girl. And when I was little, my daddy spoils me. Like he's still seems like his little girl, and like he's supposed to be. Like you're supposed to be a daddy good girl. So for her dad to pick Karlissa over her, it's so sad for her to feel that how feel that she wasn't how it skipped her, how she wasn't able to have a good father. It's so devastating to read that. I feel for her. And usually when with the whole, 'cause the whole Karlissa and Karlissa husband thing all over the internet. So usually when I read stuff like see stuff like when Lade other day she was online, she said, "Oh, I don't know why." Karlissa said, her husband, my dad came to see me, went to Ohio to see me. No, he went to Ohio for a funeral. I didn't even see him. Like how he came all the way to Ohio. He spent like 4 days in Ohio, and he didn't even come check his daughter. Like he didn't even see you. You didn't even talk on the phone with him. Nothing. Like that's so sad. And like before that, before she talked about that on her live, when he would do stuff like on Karlissa's show, when he would pick Karlissa's side over his daughter's side, I'm like, okay, maybe it's just for entertainment. Keep telling myself maybe this is for entertainment. Every time her father gets into an argument or her and Karlissa gets into an argument, her father doesn't do anything about it. I'm like, maybe it's for entertainment purpose. Maybe he handled it outside of the internet. But to hear from her mouth that their relationship is determined, it's so sad to hear because I'm like, I've been making an excuse. I'm like, maybe he's trying to fix it outside of the whole internet, and it's like by her saying this comment that, you know, I don't know how a good father skipped me. It's so sad. Like when I first read this, I almost cried because again, I'm a daddy's girl, so I felt for her. Like I even took to Instagram to show how I felt about that. I felt about that. And it was so this my Instagram page. And I vote, you know, and I really truly believe, like, again, I'm sorry, Lay, that you have to deal with it. You know, blood is thicker than water. That's the saying, and it's true. Blood should be thicker than water. In this case, it's not. Unfortunately, it's not. But nobody, I don't care who, no wife, no girlfriend, none of that nobody should, sorry, I call my time quick because I'm getting emotional. Again, I'm a daddy's girl, so this really, no one should take place of your father. Like, no one, the father shouldn't have to choose between you or his wife. And at the end of the day, if he had to choose, it should be you. You his blood daughter. He can always get another wife. He can always get another girlfriend. You know? No, nobody should break that bond that you guys have. The daughter in that relationship. Like, it's crazy that he's letting this happen. And for me, it's crazy that Karlissa is letting this happen and she doesn't care. And I feel like part of it, I'm not trying to make excuses for Karlissa. I feel like part of it is her own daddy issues. What I mean by daddy issue is, remember, is her relationship with her father. Because I remember, watching her show because I was like, okay, let me watch the show. Let me see what she about when it first came. And then her father in this episode, last episode I watched, I think, was the holiday episode. And then her father came to visit her in California, and she hadn't talked to her father in like a few years. And the reason why is because her father didn't want her to come from Ohio to California to work at Blue's restaurant. And like he got mad when he chose Blue over her, over him. So it's like, okay, I understand your father made you pick your son or him, but if you didn't like that, why would you ask somebody else's child? You know what I'm saying? If you didn't like that, Clarissa, that your father made was mad that you chose Blue Restaurant and he told you not to. If you didn't like that, why would you want that for somebody else's child? Why you don't let somebody else's child? Why you don't let Lay and her dad have a relationship when you didn't like that your father made you choose? Why are you letting your husband choose? That's not right. And I feel like even though they talked a little bit about it on the episode, she didn't get to, unless they did it off camera, she didn't get to express how she felt about that. And I feel that they need counseling. And part of it is really taking the initiative to do the work and really want changes. And really for her to express to her father, I'm talking about Karlissa, how she felt about that. And for Lay's father, he has to stand up and be a man. Do you love your daughter? Like, did you love your daughter before Karlissa came to the picture? If you did love your daughter, Karlissa came to the picture, how much do you love your daughter? How much did you love your daughter? Because right now, I don't seem like you love your daughter because you wouldn't pick Karlissa over your daughter. And if you did love your daughter and you love the relationship you had, and if she is your precious, joy because she's your only daughter, right? If you do really care about love her, you gotta think about, is it worth losing that, if Karlissa worth losing that relationship with your daughter? And again, you shouldn't have to pick. So again, Lane, I'm very sorry, you know, that you feel that way. I'm sorry, I know you have your mom and I know you have your son to love on. Continue to love on him. Let him know that he's important, he matters. Nobody's gonna come between your relationship, you know. He's your blood, and blood is thicker than water. And I know having your mom having that child to love on is not the same as having a father. I know that. Hopefully your father learns. Hopefully I can, restore that relationship and build that relationship. Hopefully he stand in his 2 feet and, tell Karlissa, you know, I love my daughter. That's my blood, and I will do anything to work with her. If you don't respect that, then I have to leave. If you do respect that, and we can't continue the relationship, let's continue. Hopefully that works out. I'm like it's so sad to hear that, to see that you feel that you don't have a good father. Um, is Whew, it's crazy because you only get one father. Like I know people like they have their stepfather and all that, but you only get like one father. Like that's your father. He had you. Like, and I'm just thinking everything you said about how he hasn't even come see your brother just had a child. He hasn't even come see the child. Like everything you said is like, wow, he has a new grandkid and he's not willing to see the new grandkids either. Like, is that worth being with Karlissa? Like everything that you said, like it's just having me think like, wow. Like, was he always like this? Like before he met Karlissa, right? No, because because the way you said in the past, you was like, you always been a daddy girl. Your dad always just been there for you. So made me think that he always wasn't. He wasn't like that. It just until Carlos came, which is like again, fuck, messed up. That Carlos, now that Carlos is in his life, been in life for 10 years, everything's going down the grill. The relationship you and your brothers have with him going down the drain. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. I wish you well. There's nothing I can say that would comfort you because I had my dad in my life, and it's like as a woman, as a girl, you want your dad in your life, especially as a daddy's little girl. There's nothing I can say. I wish I can say something to you. I wish I had the right thing to say to you. I wish. The only thing I can say is, hopefully he's come around. Hopefully when he soon come visit you this time and call you and or see you. Come see your son. Come see his new grandchild. That was his one. Your brother just had a kid. Congrats to that. Hopefully he stabs to Karlissa or he says tell Karlissa enough is enough. You know, if we're gonna be together, I'm gonna have that relationship with my child. If you don't like that, then I gotta choose me. I gotta choose my kids. Hopefully, whatever the case is. Again, I wish I could say more, but I'm glad your mom is there. I'm glad you have your son to love on and to show your son that you mean the world to him. He's the most important thing. He's the first priority. I'm glad you have that. And again, I'm sorry. I'm I feel for you. I'm just letting you know I feel for you. I'm keeping my praise. I do feel for you. Like, um, yeah, I don't know you personally, but it still touched me in my heart, and I'm crying because nobody should go through that. Nobody should feel like they are not wanted or that their father is not good enough for them, or so nobody should have to go through that. So, yeah. So I feel you on that. Ooh, I'm sorry. I just wish it wasn't like that. Okay. So again, I'm sorry. And please everybody, if you are watching this, please go to Lay's the real laydub Instagram. Um, follow her. Well, she already got a lot of followers, but she got more. Messenger her with some good positive words at this time because you know that's all we can give you. That's all we can give her. It's positive courage. I understand that. I wish we can do more. I wish I can do more. But yeah, just praying for you and sending positive energy and positive word to you because that's all I can do right now for you. And yeah, again, I'm sorry. I know I keep saying that, but because I know sorry doesn't help the situation at hand. I know. I hope it gets better. I really do.